guys, welcome back to another episode of Symmetria Server Season 12. Last episode, thanks to the help of Potato, a lot got done. And today, well, the rest of the dungeon will go up. Last but not least will be the redstone. And I will leave the redstone for the next episode. This right now, if I'm not mistaken, this is episode 19. But let me confirm. Yes, episode 19. So by episode 20, redstone should be there. Hopefully I put all the tokens by then, when that episode airs. And by then, the dungeon should be fully operational. But enough a lot of talking. As you guys can hear in the background, it's time for the time lapse. See after that.
Crying about old times back, babe. No time for that. I moved on track. She wants back there, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't think twice. No text, those late night regrets. Banging my line, ain't over yet. Remember those nights you pushed me out. Now you begging me like it never came out. You say you changed, now I'm your only. But I ain't playing love, I'm going phony. No more second chances, heart's been bruised. Girl, mood on you already been used. She wants back in, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't think twice. Oh no, 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 no. But I won't think twice. You hit my phone late night talking wild. Said you miss me, girl, don't play around. We used to ride till sun, no sleep. Now you're tryna dig deep, girl, don't creep. She wants that back, like she ain't lying. Got my heart breaking tonight. Now you're crying about old times back, babe. No time for that, I moved on track. She wants back there, yeah, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 ain't letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in, back in my bed. But she's bad news, messing with my head. Oh no, 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 letting you in. Can't play me twice, baby, just pretend. Now she wants back in my life. But I won't think twice. No text, those late night regrets. Banging my line, ain't over yet. Remember those nights you pushed me out. Now you begging me like it never came out. You say you.
And there we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse. And yeah, as you guys can notice, already the entrance already been shown. I still have to finish that, but at least to a certain point, as you guys can see in the time lapse, if I go through here, obviously this is done from this last episode, and then we have this section, obviously It's going to be a bit more darker than this because these torches are not supposed to be here. And brightness, if you notice, I am not in super bright. This is how I want the players to actually play. If not, I'm moody. But as soon as I have all these torches out, and I make sure that the entire section is completely spawn proof, then I'll show you how it actually looks. Also, I still have to bring are the friends. Obviously, this area is still not done. I will deal with this in longer bit than this. In the next episode, I will be finishing this entire thing. Also, the area here. There's a little bit of a cubby hole around here. So a couple of things to be done. If I go back down here, same thing. This area is now complete. You might notice a couple of red blocks, yellow blocks. There's some things I've changed just for the facts of it. But yeah, that is closed. Most everything else is completely cut off. There are a couple of hiding spots where the extra points will be hiding. I will not show them because I want them to be a surprise. There's a couple more things I need to finish also that I might do within the out of the cameras. A set of doors that are supposed to be there. I am not planning to put the egg or that head because we don't have the head mod. This is a possible way to get a key. But yeah, this entire thing is almost there. Obviously, we have this room that still needs to be done. And also this room. Basically, for next episode, I will be doing the entire middle section. That's gonna be fun. I'm not touching, in a sense. Don't fall down there. From this point forward, if I can actually close it up. I have to cover that up. From a certain point, obviously, I need to break a little bit up. But that shouldn't be a problem. When you deposit the key to open either side, this part behind, I will not be touching it yet. Why do I hear... Ew, because it's dark outside. But like I was saying, everything behind this part won't be dealt yet. Because I have to... this is not going to be the way for the second level. Second level will be in that direction, all the way there. And the second level will have the entrance for the third level, which will go below. But also between, let's do this. Between finishing the redstone for level 2, Pixa still has to finish her part of the level 3. I want to take a break from the dungeon. I have a couple of more things to complete, which is one, if I can slide through here. Center is a mess right now. Actually, Let me sleep. Okay. I got a few things to do. First, I want to organize and do a little bit of a revamp in this section with this property. Or the thing is, I am tempted right now either using this island as putting a little house, or I might just put a house right here. Still not sure about that. But I also have, once it loads, the traditional Guardian Temple, Villager, Breeder, and Villager Trading Hall. Also, I do still have this part to be done, which is the map art, where I basically have the black map, gray map, and white map. I believe all I have to do is put the white carpet. I also have to cover this section, and that doesn't go like that. I still have to cover this section. I might finish up this island connecting the entire thing. Plus, I have a couple of ideas I want to do for this entire section. But again, it's all if I get the chance and opportunity to actually do it. I will be happy if I can get at least 4 levels of the dungeon. I would be extremely happy with that. Because I know the third level should be relatively easy because I won't be the one building it. That would be Pixa, unless Pixa wants me to give her some help from time to time. I have no problem with it. I also have obviously level 1. I have level 2, which is Overworld. Level 3 is a forest, which is Pixa, that I have to dig out. Well, not dig out. I will be blasting my way all the way to the bottom. Then after that is the Nether. That's going to be fun. So somewhere around, because Pixa is using the entire 12 by 13 chunks. So somewhere within level 3, there's going to be a section where there will be the entrance to level 4. And during level 4, you'll find an entrance to level 5, and so on. But yeah, the only difference is going to be in Tangle's dungeon, which is basically, well, I'm just taking this first level as it is. The rest is going to be completely custom. This is just for the nostalgia of of the concept of nostalgia of why I'm creating this dungeon game. But other than that, everything else will be changed. For example, in the back area, there's 2 stairs. One stair goes into one side of the dungeon in his game, one side of the dungeon, and the other stair goes to the same level, another side of the dungeon. Mine is gonna be simple. One is gonna head to one side, to level behind me, to level 2. Then level 3 somewhere there. But level 3, you can either do 2 options. Either you go all the way back and go back through level 2, then level 1. Or if you're able to find the shortcut to bypass level 2. It all depends. And I might depending on how it goes, I might be tempted in adding a bypass to probably level 4 or 5, depending. So that would be fun. But again, you'll have to actually find where the bypass is. But on that note, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode and see you in the next one.